white people get real uncomfortable at the workplace. They get real uncomfortable when you're focused and doing your work. You know, let's talk about how you actually doing your job, white people actually have a problem with. I'm going to go into depth about it. I saw a thread on Saturday on Twitter, basically how, you know, black people often get accused of being unapproachable. They need to socialise more at work, all this stuff, and it's usually the white managers, the white people come up telling them, you know. I was reading the thread and reading the comments, and I'm like, oh my God, that's me. Yeah, yep, that happens, you know. And these are people in America, and it just means, like, you know, same shit, different country, different continent, the same shit happens, you know. And of course you wonder why I'm going to generalize. Of course I'm going to generalize. You know, white people, they got the same formation, the same tactics. They're all the same. Every workplace, they've done the same shit. Smile in your face, backstab you, chat behind your back, you know. And then let's get into you actually doing your work. That's even a problem for them. You know what I mean? You know, if you're too focused on your work and busy, oh, you're right, mate, you haven't been yourself. It's like, I'm not even in the mood. But it's like, my dad said, even you just doing your work is intimidating to them, you know? And I never really took it in, but it's actually true. You doing your work, actually doing your work, focusing and getting your shit done, is intimidating to white people. They get bent out of shape out of it, you know? But then if you're faffing about playing the jokester, being the idiot at work, they'll have some shit to talk about as well. You can't win. You can't win. And you can't always find a medium. You know what I mean? A happy medium, you can't. You know what I mean? It's like, if you try to be sociable to keep them sweet, you know, which is like, to be honest, if you're uncomfortable, that's your business. My job ain't to make you uncomfortable. You don't pay my bills. Reality is, yeah? Is there an issue with my performance? Whenever they pull me up about something, is there an issue with my performance? All right, okay, then we, you know, I don't need to socialise, and you lot are not my friends. You're not my friends, you know? All right, just because we're a small group and we chat every day and we see each other every day, we work together, that's it. I ain't hanging with you lot after work. I might, oh God, I thought something creeped up my leg, but it's just as I walked over a stick. You know, I'll probably go to the work drinks to keep up appearances. You know what I mean? You know the ones you go to the odd yearly work drinks or Christmas dinner, you know, to you know, I guess keep up appearances and all of that. Because to be honest, it's a tough one. It's like, you need to keep them at bay, but you don't want them to be suspicious, because people don't act themselves when they're out of fear. Anyone who's been in fear, they don't, you know, people who've dealt with people who've been fearful of them, you know, they don't act rational. They do irrational things. That's what the person who's fearful, that's what they do. You know, and if and the reason why they always keep asking you, you're right, and all this stuff, and want you to socialise, is white guilt. They feel guilty. They feel guilty for slavery. They feel guilty for the races that are still guaning now, but they're just reaping the benefits, ain't saying shit. You know, I talk white privilege. You know, they know it guan. You know what I mean? But obviously, like I said in multiple videos, for them to acknowledge it would mean that they would have to do something about it, right? Because they're acknowledging, oh, right, I've got white privilege. Oh, I'm getting away with shit that if other races and cultures did, they wouldn't get away with. You know, morally and ethically, and if you're a decent human being, you'd want to speak out about it, right? Not reap the benefits, right? You'd be advocating for egalitarianism where everyone is treated equally, right? But obviously, it's much better to deny that this is privilege. But yeah, I digress. But yeah, they feel guilty. They feel guilty for slavery. They feel guilty for the races that are still going on. And they know, you know those ones. You know when, like, when you're a kid, you've done something bad, and you're just waiting for your mum to punish you. You're waiting for that arse whooping. You know you've done something bad. You're waiting for that punishment. That's how white people are with black people. They know they've done some fucked shit, still doing some fucked shit, yeah? They know they've done that, and they're waiting. And that's why they're always on standby, always ready, always trying to see our temperature, you know, always on edge. You could be quiet and they're thinking you're plotting, innit? You know what I mean? And most likely you could be plotting. Why do you think they get threatened when they see what two black people sit together at workplace? You know, some people are feeling left out. You know, even at my workplace, if I say hi to a black person, oh, how do you know him? It's like, fuck off, man. Well, what's it got to do with you? What, you worried that we're going to start an uprising and take over the whole workplace? Get a fucking grip in life, man. God damn. You know, I'm going to do a video at people who are envious when you know someone. Like, they can't hack it that you know more people than them. But I do know that's another separate video. But yeah, like, you know, oh, how do you know that person? Oh, where do you know him from? All this stuff. Especially when it comes to other black people, they're threatened, man. They're threatened. White people at the workplace, I don't enjoy working with them. I'll be honest, I don't enjoy working with them. I don't, because they do the same shit. Every workplace I've been, they've done the same shit, basically, you know? Smile in your face, bitch behind your back, passive aggressive, because they can't be outwardly, you know, how they are to you. So they've got to do underhand tactics. You know what I mean? So you've got to be a step ahead of them. You don't trust them. Don't tell them too much your business. Sprinkle, you know what I like to do when they offer my business? Because, you know, if you tell them mind your business, they get even more suspicious. They get more offended. And then, you know, it's done for. So you know what I like to do? Lie. Redirect them somewhere else. You know those ones. Oh yeah, go look over there. You might find something. They ain't finding shit. You know what I mean? I could say I'm doing this when I'm really doing the opposite. I'm doing something else. Oh, what are you doing tonight? Nothing. I'm just chilling. I could be planning to go holiday. I could be going to another city. I could be going to meet a lady. None of your business. And I have no problem lying to people. I have no problem. I don't lose sleep over it. I don't owe you no truth. I don't owe you nothing. So I can lie like easy. Especially to people that don't want to know my business. It's easy. It's light work. You know? Yeah, these people, they always want to know your business. Because they feel like they're worried, innit? They're getting suspicious. They're worried that you're plotting something, innit? I'm not you. I'm not like you, yeah? I don't try and do sneaky shit and underhand shit. And you know why? You know why they're always thinking that? Because that's the shit they do to black people. Sneaky underhand shit, behind your back, all of that. That's what they do. So you know how people are. You know how people who accuse you of certain things or suspect certain things, usually they're trying to paint people with their own paintbrush. You know what I mean? Sorry, not that. Judge people by their own yardstick. So they think everyone's like them. No, we're not all like you. We don't all plot and scheme and connive and all of that stuff. We don't do that. We're straight up, you know? But yeah, black people need to be smart in the workplace, man. But these people, they are not your friend. They are not your friend. I tell them what I want them to know. I don't tell them real personal shit. You know what I mean? If I do tell them personal shit, it's disposable, expendable stuff. Stuff I don't really care about. Stuff where they might think is valuable. It ain't valuable. It don't mean nothing. You can't use it against me. It's useless. You know? If I put it out there into the atmosphere, it means I couldn't really care what's done with it. Fact. You know? So yeah, be ahead of them. Be smarter. Before the all police start coming through, I'm not saying all white people, all right? But any black person who's dealt with all the stuff I'm talking about can relate, and they'll be like, yeah, he's talking that shit. I'm out.